Hi everyone, we're live for August Demo Day, and today we've got 3 of our members joining us to showcase their games and projects. So super excited to have you here today. Thanks for joining us. And we've also got some really cool giveaways. So with every demo or presentation, our guys will be asking a question, and if you know the answer, please feel free to put it in the comments, and we'll let you know the prizes that are available to be won. So let's kick it off with Thomas. Hey, great to have you.
Hey.
Please feel free to share your screen. Let me get you up and take it away.
Okay, hello. A lot to talk about. We only have 10 minutes. So I'm from Venly. Venly is basically a blockchain service technology provider. I'm going to give some small information on what we do, what we offer, but the main portion of this talk is going to be about our gaming toolkit, which we currently have and is feature complete for Unity. So I'm going to show you some demos and samples and how you can get started with it. So Venly, again, we provide services to interact with the blockchain, to also add blockchain technology into your products and also games. We have a broad scale of products. So we have a bunch of APIs, like we have a wallet API that gives you the ability to create wallets, to interact with wallets, to transfer funds from and to another wallet. We also have NFT tools, so you can create your own contracts with those. You can create your own tokens with those. You can mint tokens on the fly, even batch mint them if you want. And we also have like a marketplace API. So you can make use of our own public market that we have, but you can also use it to create your own in-game marketplace as if it is a white labeled private marketplace. So yeah, this is our public marketplace. You can use this with our market API, but you can also create your own private marketplace inside your game. So more specifically, what I'm going to talk about today is our gaming product. So currently, Venly has its gaming toolkit, which is accessible already for Unity. We're now starting to work on the Unreal version. And basically what we do is we expose all our API products in a very developer-friendly and user-friendly way for developers to be used inside their games. So the Unity toolkit is already available. That's also the one I'm going to talk about today. And it's also very important that everything is secure. So a lot of things that you do on the blockchain, like minting tokens and stuff, you want that those happen in a secure manner. So that's why we also focused a lot on having the API play well with backend technologies. So like live op services like PlayFab or Beamable of your own custom backend. So basically what the API does, or SDK, is it's automatically going to bridge between your clients, so your game, which runs on whatever mobile, on the browser, on a PC, on an Xbox, and it's going to bridge between that client and also the server. So everything in terms of security and executing certain actions in terms of blockchain operations is actually routed through our API to your backend and happens safely on the backend. So from here, you can also go to our current documentation page about our current toolkit. This is going to tell you what's available. For instance, our wallet API, these are all the things you can do with it: create wallets, retrieve all your wallets as a client, the NFT API, create contracts, create tokens, mint tokens, market API, create offers, create auctions, create sales, buy an offer, bid on an offer. All those types of things are all exposed through the API. And especially now for Unity 3D, there's also here the quick start documentation. So I'm gonna cut some corners here, but if you want to know more about how to implement it, how to use it, just take a look at our documentation page. The only thing you have to do to make it work in Unity is just pull the package into Unity through the package manager using the link that you can find here in the installation page on our Git page. So let me switch to Unity right now. So this is a project which already has the package import it. And it also comes with an API Explorer. So this is a sample project that kind of shows off a bunch of features and also provides you with coding samples that show you how you can easily implement and use the API. So normally you should just import it here, and then you can import the samples. So this is what it looks like. This is our SDK manager on the left-hand side. And this is already the API Explorer opened up here. This is the sample project. The only thing that you need is basically a client ID and also a client secret. That's something that you can acquire through our site. So if you just go to the site, you can fill in a form and you will get some credentials, or you can also create an account on Venly and start a trial for that. So this account is my personal account. I have access to all these realms. So I have access to the wallet NFT and the market APIs. And you can also select which backend you're currently using. Especially for experimental stages or just prototyping stages, we have a special mode which is called the developer mode. And this allows you to facilitate or use the entire API without needing a backend. So all the calls will happen from the Unity editor. So you don't need a backend per se, and that kind of helps you to develop or try out stuff or play around with the API without needing a complex setup or a live service or a backend that actually safely calls all the features. Then if you release your game, for instance, or go to staging or production, you can hook up a backend. We provide built-in support for PlayFab and Beamable, and in the future we're also going to expand that list. But that just means that certain functionalities like creating a user and automatically linking a wallet with that, or creating a market user profile for a specific user, is already embedded into the SDK. So there's a simple function that you can call, for instance, to create a PlayFab or a Beamable user, and it will automatically link a wallet to that user, or also link a marketplace profile to that user. So these samples just show off a bunch of the features of the APIs. Oh, here we go. Let me switch to dev mode here. And it's compiling. 1 minute. Yeah, Unity is not working with me today.
I'm glad to see we are not the only ones that Unity
Yes.
sometimes.
All my Unity projects are crashing for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna let that start up and show you the samples in a few minutes again. Next to the sample explorer that I'm gonna show you once it's all booted up. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go. So this is just the wallet API. Here you can view all the wallets which are attached to a specific client account. You can get all the information of a wallet. You can see which tokens are inside that wallet. You can transfer tokens to another wallet if you want. You can also transfer native currency to another wallet. Then there's also the NFT API. So here you can also mint tokens on the fly from a specific contract. So you can mint it at real time and then send it back to a specific address. Also creating a wallet. So we are blockchain agnostic. So you can create wallets for a wide variety of chains. We need to, every wallet needs a PIN code. So that's for security reasons. So that a user, that you always need the PIN code of a wallet of a user to do certain actions on the wallet. So transferring tokens, for instance, requires that you have the PIN code of that wallet, so that you as a developer also don't just have the ability to transfer in and out funds. And the market API just shows you the public offers that we have on our public marketplace. But at the same time, you can also, for instance, just have your own private marketplace, which you expose inside your own game. And you can also easily create offers, for instance, and an offer can be a sale, or it can also be an auction. And if it's an auction, other users can bid on it, and the highest bid then gets the offer. So that's kind of the a little bit of the features that we have in our API at the moment. Also, each page that you saw here comes with some code. So, for instance, creating an offer, creating a sale offer, it only takes a few lines of code. So here you describe what you want to sell, and then you just do one API call, and it's going to be created, put on the market, and then people can buy it or bid on it. Or creating a wallet is also very simple. Just say what wallet you want to create for what chain, give it some descriptions, the PIN code, and then you can just create the wallet. So it's a single line of code that you need to execute. So next to that, we also have a sample game project, which is called Vanly Dash. So it's basically built, or it's an adapted version of Unity's free-to-use endless runner sample game, which is called Trash Dash. And we just adapted it and scraped away some of the content that was in the original project. But we kind of Web3ified the project. So the original project was just a Web2 using a traditional Web2 strategy. What we did is we underneath added the blockchain in there. So for instance, let's create a new account here, BGA Demo. It doesn't need to exist. It's all for demo purposes. So here I also give the PIN code for my wallet. So this is now currently using the PlayFab backend. So now it's relaying all the calls to PlayFab and then executing the creation of a wallet on the backend. So I created now an identity on PlayFab, and the wallet is automatically created for that user. So now my wallet is empty, and basically the thing is you just need to play the game and collect these coins that you see right here, and with those coins you can then just buy some accessories and characters and use them inside the game. I'm not going to play the game. I'm just going to switch to this version right here. Yeah, okay. So it's also crashing. Okay, let me just kill myself in the web version. See that we have a store in here. So these are all NFTs. Once my project is started and booted up, I'm going to show you with a little hack to get me some free coins that we can mint on the fly. So this is using the PlayFab backend. This is the same game now running in Unity, but it's running through PlayFab. I can sign in here. That was my BGA demo at vanly.io. I just created. Let's log in. Okay, so this is my wallet. It's empty. I'm just going to give myself some 10,000 coins so that I don't have to play the game. This is the wallet address. If I now go to the store, I can buy a new character, for instance. And now we're actually minting on the fly and automatically sending the NFT to the wallet of the user. This is now a newly minted or freshly minted NFT. Let's also buy the party hat. So again, we're minting, sending it back to the wallet. And if you look at the wallet now, you can see that we have those 2 NFTs in here. And now we can also use them to play the game with. That's kind of the little sample that we have. The source code of this sample is also available, so you can just have a look at how we implemented the Web3 portion of it and how we integrated the backend and the game flow and made sure that it works nicely with the blockchain and all the Web3 functionalities. So this is the same account that I'm using right here. So normally, just to show you that it's all real, when I now refresh, you can see this is the web version. You can see these are the 2 NFTs that I just minted, and what you see here are just the mint numbers. So they're completely minted, they're active and alive on the blockchain. They're inside my wallet, and now I can just use them for any purposes that I want inside my game. So this is all available also on the documentation page. So the full source code of this project you can find here on GitHub. You can pull it onto your local machine and just browse through it and see how we implemented everything. So it all runs on, this is the WebGL version, it also runs on mobile, standalone, and even for consoles. And that's kind of in a nutshell what we Venly are currently doing. This is the Unity SDK. We're starting to work on the Unreal SDK also, but we're always happy to hear feedback from the developer community to improve our solution or to add new features in there. So especially if you're going to Gamescom next week, just hit me up so that we can grab a coffee and have a talk about Web3 and gaming. That's it.
Super cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Great toolkit for developers. I know you have a question to ask and a cool giveaway as well. So please let us know what your giveaway is and ask your question, and I will put it up also here for people to see.
Yeah, so we kind of want to hear from the developer community what would be the biggest benefit of a toolkit like the one we are presenting right here. What do you expect that such a toolkit does? What are the basic features that it should contain? So yeah, if you have a good answer on that, we gladly want to offer you a 3-month free subscription to our services that I just showed you. So the wallet, NFT, and the market APIs, so that you can use them for 3 straight months just for free.
That's awesome. Thank you. And for anyone who has the answer, there is a form to fill in the comments section, and if you fill that in, we can see who's answered. Thanks a lot, Thomas. Much appreciated. Okay, Franz, let's move on to you. I think it might just be the 3 of us today, so I'll share your question a bit early, but let me know when you need me to share your video also.
Yeah, sure. I mean, hopefully you don't need to. Let's see if my beautiful good weather Spanish internet holds up. So thank you very much for hosting us. It's always been a pleasure. Let me see. I'm probably remove my internet for now. I mean my webcam. Let's see. This holds up. Okay. So you'll be able to see me right now. I'm going to. There you go. Okay. So entitlement, which is really a new upgrade to our game that we have been developing for 2 years now, which is Battle of Olympus. So Battle of Olympus, or now Titanborn, has been born as a Tekken/Street Fighter style type of game with a very big Web3 twist into it. So you have your own character. That's mainly the idea, that you will be able to collect loot doing PvE and also PvP. And that loot, in one side, you have the gaming side of things where you'll be able to build your characters, so different weapons, different armors. And in the other side as well, while you progress through the game and you get to end game, you'll be able to use this character and different items in the game to get rewards and win in tournament and just basically earn in real life assets. Now, for us, this is something that we have been talking about for more than 2 years now, and we really don't like the term play to earn, because it's really, that really ends up always into a bad term. Right? Play to earn, it means that, eventually the players are gonna drain liquidity from the game. So for us, really is about bringing Web2 gamers and creating a game that is fun. And if you have the potential to earn because you are good at the game, or you're very lucky because you kill a monster, or you finish a map and it drops something which it can be sold in the marketplace, then really that's the main point. So I'm going to scroll through the website quickly. In our website, titanborn.gg, you will be able to basically see everything that the game is about. So we'll have the PvE, the PvP, and quests, which are connected with PvE. PvE is player versus environment. It's a classic thing that you play against AI, especially now with new AI technology, ChatGPT, those kind of things. There's a lot of cool stuff that you can do within the game. Well, I probably should talk about this later on, but you also have a leaderboard that we're going to give away prizes in the end of the month, where people will be able to earn prizes depending on the ranking on the leaderboard. At the moment, we are still developing the game, as explained, and this development game, it should mainly release by the end of the year. The final step of the game is really to have what we call auto battler. So the auto battler is mainly the way where users don't need to be good at the game to have a chance of really earning money or earning NFTs or earning tokens, but mainly they need to be passionate about the game, build their character. So mainly either getting NFTs by dropping or buying the NFTs in the market, getting a character that is powerful, and then the auto battler will do all the fighting for you. Of course, you will always have the PvP section and the PvE section where you will be able to play yourself. But I think this is a great way for users to play the game without, even if they don't have much time to get better, or if they're getting a bit old in age like myself. So here we see different sections of the website. So you have Game Pass, which is something that, again, will unlock the section which is more, let's say, degen or more crypto, let's say. And then you have the different items, as you can see on the left side. Hopefully it's not too laggy. There is many different types of items, which include armor, weapons, and chips or enhancements. Then loot crates as well, where you'll be able to open, and if you get lucky, get some cool items. Well, and there's all the stuff that you guys can take a look. Maybe go a bit more into the fun part right now. So here we can click play, and will bring us to the demo of the gameplay. This is something that you can play right now. So anybody who wants to give it a try, you can go into titanborn.gg. On the top right, you click login, and you'll be able to log in, for example, Enigma. And then once you log in, if I can choose DARS, let's see. Okay. You will have your own file on the top right. Okay. Hopefully I'm lagging too much. Okay, here you will have your own profile where you have the classic profile stuff, a bit of your statistics, how many matches you won, lost, the leader rank. You will also be able to redeem codes that we will release in the short future, And also another very cool thing in your profile is that you have the inventory of the game. You also have it in the website. So for us, it's very important to mix Web 2 and 3, and this is a good way of doing it. So let's go into the more fun part of things. So here we can log into the game. Initially, we are adding the game, so it's really a test, so everybody can really play it. And during the next month, we are introducing inventory system, game passes, loot boxes, and even by the end of next month or early next by the end of this month or early next month, we are also introducing maps in the game. But at the moment, it's really a demo for you guys to go in and try the gameplay itself. So, for example, in here, you will be able to change the weapon type, so either swords or hammers. You'll be able to change different arms that we currently have in game. And then once you choose your character that you like, you can click play, and you can either create a room so you can play with your friend directly. You can click PvE, so you play against the AI, or you click quick match when other people are playing. You can play with other people as well. So in this case, we're going to do PvE. Let's see if I don't get wrecked too quickly. So as you can see, at the moment, we made the guy on the left. At the moment, we made the character a bit than expected, even if I think a lot of people within our community, especially in our Discord, share a lot of tips into how to win with the character. And we are, honestly, especially with our community, we're constantly improving the game and, getting feedback within the game. So it looks like I'm having a bit of a hard time with the character. Let's see if I have a chance to win it. So as you guys can see, it's really similar to a lot of the games that we have, like Street Fighter and Tekken, this type of games. However, for us, instead of having a character that is specific, so normally the moves are tied to the character. In our case, the moves are tied to the weapon. So your character will be able to have any moves based on depending which weapon you're running. And this is, I think, is very impactful because it really allows you to create a character that fits you, the play style that you like, and it's not really tied to like Street Fighter or Tekken that you have a character like Jin or whatever, and you can only play with that type of character. So it looks like spamming always works, and I won. Even if I have to say that in the next update, we are actually redoing the AI almost from scratch. So it's gonna be a much harder AI as well. So I'm probably not gonna run the whole game again, but to show you that we have other style of gameplay as well. So this is the hammer, for instance, and it's a totally different. If I can not die, maybe it's a totally different style of gameplay. We are introducing other ones, of course, like the scythe, the spear, and many different weapons. So well, maybe pause it here. Let's see. Things that I need to say before the marketing team kills me. So right now we are running 2 competitions. We just rebranded a couple of weeks ago. We are running 2 very important competitions mainly to really boost the community and get the game to the next level. One of them is the leaderboard competition. So we are giving away 1 ETH of prizes to the top. I don't want to give which I don't remember exactly, but we're giving away 1 ETH of prizes within top X in the leaderboard. So get into the demo, get playing, get involved with the community, and if you are in the top X and as well some random, I think it's top 10 and then another random 10, if I'm not mistaken. We're giving away 1 ETH in divided all these people. Again, we're also giving away an airdrop with our daily competition. So there is some questions, some tasks that you can do. And this airdrop is going to be $1,000 in USDT, and as well 250 loot boxes, which you'll be able to open once these are available within the game. And aside from that, we coming back to the homepage, we have docs, obviously, which you'll be able to see all the information, tokenomics, digital collectibles, rewards, etc., within the game. This is always expanding, and having the feedback from you guys obviously is expanding the right direction. I think I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I think you guys understood the main gist. So also have a question, some give-up question. So basically, to win this, you need to answer, I think the first 5 people that answer and join Discord, if I'm not wrong, will be able to win 1 loot box giveaway. Again, this will be able probably next month or in the following months. And the question is, what blockchain or layer 2 solution have we chosen for? Hint before was Metis. We were looking at Arbitrum, there's some other options. So pretty easy question. The first 5 that answer this and join our Discord with the answer will get the reward. So I think that's it. Thank you for coming to my tech talk in BGA.
Cool. Thank you very much, Franz. Awesome. Looks great. Thank you. Just to come back to the questions, I've actually posted them in the chat. Thomas, I don't know if you've seen any answers to your questions so far. Have you seen anyone that's Franz? I've seen a few people have answered your question. Thomas?
Yeah, I've already seen a few answers indeed.
Yeah. Who are they? Who was the first person to answer correctly?
Oh, do I have to give you the profile now?
No. I mean, I can't see them, but if you have answered the question, please check the form that I've just added into the chat, so that you can fill it in and put forward your answers to pick up your prize. But yes, if you would like to choose somebody who has answered the question correctly, then they can fill in the form and pick up the giveaway that you're offering. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I already saw some very good answers actually. I like the one from Crypto Dump. So who's saying that game studios can calmly concentrate on their game development rather than getting distracted with unwanted burden? I think that's also the strategy and focus that we have. We really want to provide and facilitate developers with an easy-to-use toolkit so that indeed they can focus on making the game fun, focus on gameplay, game and mechanics, and don't have to think too much about all the technicalities that come with blockchain and Web3 development. So yeah, if I have to choose, that's kind of the great answer. Okay, fantastic. Crypto Dump, you've bagged yourself a prize, so please fill in the form that I've just put in the comments, and we'll be able to get back to you and hook you up with that. And Franz, what about you? I've seen a few answers. I know you've got, is it 5 voucher codes for loot crates that you're giving away?
Yeah, it looks like winners so far. The answer pretty clear. I think it's slide on the main page, but if you guys obviously fill that form, also join Discord, we'll ping you in and give you the voucher code as well.
Yeah, awesome. So Quino Crypto Dump, Deepika, and Quick Pineapple. I think you've also bagged yourself to call a cool voucher code, so fill in the form also, and we'll be able to get you sorted with those. Fantastic, awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. I know the special session was supposed to be slightly longer, and a few of the guys couldn't turn up. They'll be able to do theirs another time. We'll be at Gamescom next week. I know, Thomas, you guys will be there, so we look forward to seeing you there also. And anybody, feel free to come and meet us at the BGA booth while we're there. Thanks a lot for showcasing your games and projects today. Really cool to see what our members are working on, and look forward to seeing more in the future. And thanks everyone for tuning in and joining the session.
It was great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a nice end of day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.